All right, today we are checking out the dye studio. So we're gonna grab that, and then we'll probably be dyeing some stuff. And I want to dye my RG. So we'll head in here to the crafting stations. The dye studio is only 10 amber, so it's pretty cheap. You get all these colors as well as the option for the paintbrush and the paint sprayer. So it's in our inventory, and let's go ahead and place this. Oh, it's pretty small compared to the other ones. I like that a lot. You know what, let's move this closer to the chef station, so that way there's more space if I want to put another crafting station later. That looks good. I like the look of that a lot. I like the spilled paint and everything on it. So yeah, it looks like we get 200 extracts. So we can always buy more. They're down here in the bottom right. The recharge packages are the same for all the crafting stations. 40 extracts. I guess you get a stack of 10 colors. It's not bad. And it is pretty cheap amber wise to buy. It just doesn't seem like, it seems kind of expensive extract wise for the amount you get. So let's get some of this red. We're going to grab a few colors and then a paintbrush. I only have, excuse me, I only have 10 potent dust left. So I'm going to use that on the RG. I'll probably do the red with the RG. It only takes one dye for a stack of potent dust. So I'm not sure how dark it's going to get with only 10. But yeah, we'll check that out in a second. So usually I like the more dull colors. Like the navy, the brick, forest green instead of the bright green. But I'm not sure how bright or dull they're going to be on this. So we're going to grab the red and the blue. They're pretty bright ones. Then we'll probably grab the forest green. Because I'm going to head over to the redwoods. And I want to dye my tree platform the forest green. Because I think it's going to look cool. I do like the royalty coloring too. Yeah, we'll grab the forest green. Let's grab these 3 for now. That should be more than enough. And grab a paintbrush. Because you do need a paintbrush to paint structures and stuff. So I'm going to head over to the redwoods, and I'll be back in a second. Alright, I have my potent dust ready, and the red coloring. Hopefully it gets pretty red with just a stack of 10. Let's go and throw this in his inventory. You're just going to drag the coloring on the potent dust, and then we're going to remote use item. Then we're going to have that little yellow timer to wait before we could feed another one. So let's wait for this to go down, and then we'll start coloring some other stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and put this paintbrush in my inventory. Let's get the forest green on there. And let's check. Should be just about ready. I'll use one more of these and we'll start painting some stuff. Just gonna remote use that as well. I'm sure it's gonna take several before we notice a big difference. Yeah, so let's paint this thing real quick. We're just gonna hit it. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, it does the whole. Okay, so there's no regions on it at all. It's just, it dyes the whole thing. That's pretty green. I thought the forest green was definitely going to be darker. I'm glad I didn't go with the bright green. I can't imagine how that would look. It doesn't look too bad, though. I kind of like it. I'll leave it. For now, at least. I might test out a blue on it. Alright, so we got done feeding this dude all the potent dust. And it actually turned out pretty red. It looks pretty sweet. So, yeah, I like the way it turned out. It's not super bright. I also painted my storage boxes. But they are really, really blue. That is a bright, bright blue. Same with my preserving bin. So I'll probably end up getting a different color and changing those eventually. Just because that's pretty gnarly. So, yeah, let's take this guy out into the light and show him off a little better. So I like the way once we get out here you can see, but the tips of his wings and the tail are like a darker red, and the rest of his body's not. It's like a kind of, I don't know, I guess you could say a dull red, but it's not super, super bright, which I like. I like the way it turned out a lot. Also dyed my armor as well, but yeah, it looks pretty sweet. That's what 10 did. Obviously, more potent dust, it would get brighter and brighter. It would just keep getting red, as well as the, like the tips on the wings and the tail too. So land here for a second. Yeah, overall looks pretty cool, but that's gonna be the dye studio, dyeing creatures and dinos, and how to paint your platform structures or whatever. You can also use the potent dust on yourself if you didn't know. You just put it in your inventory and then start eating it. But hopefully you guys enjoyed.